Hello, my dear. Thank you so much for purchasing with Medium Emary. Today we're going to give you a quick tarot card reading. So thank you for your response as we are going to go over two questions that you have. But first, I'm going to clear up the energy with some Palo Santo. I hope you're doing good, my darling. So let's do a quick little prayer. We ask the universe now to reveal to this client time what she needs to know. We ask that the information that comes through to her may come through God's higher purpose, God's higher intention. Anything of negative vibration or negative energy is not welcomed, as we ask to be open to connect to this client. I have her name here. As I tune into her name in my head, and what she needs to know in this present time. Alright, so we're going to start shuffling now. Your first question is, what do you see for my family, as in husband and daughter? I'll do a pyramid spread here. And then your second question is, as me and my siblings are getting older, do you see us all living close to my mother? Alright, so let's see here. I'm going to do a pyramid spread, and for me, I think that will answer most of the questions. So let's start shuffling here. Caitlin, I'd like to know if your family, what do I see for her family, her husband, her daughter, and if they live close to the mother, her siblings, children, mother. Alright, so I pulled out a couple cards for you. I love this. This card in the end you got was a Sun, which is one of the most positive and beautiful cards in the whole entire deck. I'm going to just tune into it. Your first question is asking about what do you see for my family. So this came through, which is a very powerful card. It's the Ten of Cups, which represents just positive energy, just a happy family, happy, good, positive, good emotional energy for a family specifically. So this represents there's going to be, your family, I feel, for your daughter and your husband, it's going to always be strong. I feel this strong energy coming towards you guys as a whole. And it's like no matter what happens, you guys will like stick through it, and you guys are there for each other. You guys figure it out, and you guys love each other to the fullest, to the degree where like if you have to do whatever you have to do, you have to do it. There's just that bondage, that chain that won't break. There's a strength in the family, and for you and your husband, your daughter. So that's a very positive card. I just see that bondage and that strength being powerful. And then I also see just positive things for you guys, a positive future, things like that. So it's really, really nice. Really nice. Okay, hon. So we're going to go on to the next cards here, but I'm going to keep on talking about your family and stuff like that. It's interesting you asked about, you and your siblings moving possibly closer to your mom. And this card came through, which is a Three of Wands. And Three of Wands usually represents traveling, a move, relocating. So for me, I think that's a yes. I think most definitely there is this feeling where you and your siblings will possibly live closer to your mother. So this is a sign of relocating in the future, traveling, or just going somewhere, moving to a different place. And for me, that's a positive answer to that, because this usually represents, like I said, relocating. And in regards to your daughter, I feel like I'm just going to talk about her. I do feel like she's an empath. So an empath is somebody that's very sensitive to energies, emotions, things around her. So I do feel for her, like for her future and things like that, she'll always be very in tune with things. So if she seems like she gets emotional at times or anxiety as she gets older, whatnot, it's because she is an empath, and it represents when a female, the Daughter of Cups, it's someone who can be a little bit ungrounded because they feel all these things around them, or they'll get emotional, or they'll be very sensitive. So keep that in mind. This is something I pick up for her, how she'll be. It's not a bad thing because I'm like that. I feel like she'll be sensitive, very sensitive to people's emotions, sensitive to situations around her. So it's kind of also like a be careful thing with what you discuss around her, and how, if there's bad energy around her, she'll just pick up on it and she will reflect on those feelings and that energy and those emotions. So please keep that in mind. Usually means as well somebody that is like just connected psychically as well, that they can just feel things, but mostly an empath. That's what I feel like your daughter is. You come through as the Mother of Pentacles, somebody nurturing, somebody caring, somebody just filled with just love and doing what they need to do to protect their child and be there for their family. In a more broader spectrum, for you, I feel like this is your time right now, this year specifically, in these couple of months. It's all about healing for you. It's all about finding that like yourself again. I feel like you lost yourself for a little bit. I don't know if due to just taking care of family, work, or just taking care of things, because we can all get distracted just by our everyday daily life and routines. And this card's kind of saying for you, hun, when you can, even if it's for 5-15 minutes or whatever it is, just a little bit during your day or any day you can, to get out of that routine and find somewhere where you could connect with God, with your spirits, with yourself. This card also represents use nature as a way to connect to that. I feel like nature is really good for you, being barefooted, or just going outside and sitting in the park and just feeling the wind. I do feel like as well you have a lot of past life connections, where you were a healer and you worked with nature. So you were like an Indian or Native American. I feel like you have a lot of past lives like that as well. So there is a strong connection with you with nature and like the whole healing aspect. But I feel like you're trying to find yourself now, and it's all about now finding that happy place again, and finding what you love to do, what makes you happy, and gaining yourself again, something that you lost, because I feel like you've always sacrificed yourself for others and sacrificed yourself for just your family and everything that you've had to do. So this is a beautiful card. It just focuses on just focusing on you and trying to find that inner you again, that childlike self, or just that inner you that's been craving connection with what you believe in or whatnot. Okay. I do see here as well, money-wise, I see a lot of hard work. I see things, you guys are building. I do feel like there was a time where it was a little bit difficult. I don't know if it was your relationship or it was just financially or survival mode. Like, I don't know if it was because of like career and money or the house. I don't know exactly. Or it was with your relationship, but there's something where it's saying it was a little bit of a difficult time, but I feel like you guys are getting better and it's okay now, and you guys are like doing better. I don't know when that was, but I do feel like there was some friction or some tension for some time, maybe stress, a lot of stress, but things are looking better, and things are getting better, day by day, moment to moment. Again, this card here represents, again, finding that place to connect to your divine, connect to yourself, and take a break when you can to recharge your batteries, because I do feel like, you're very, very, you're into the whole consistency of your routine, which is normal, but I feel like sometimes you need to find yourself again. And that's something I feel like your guides and your cards are kind of saying with the Empress and the Four of Swords here. But I do feel like that tension that I was talking about, they're kind of saying like, when you feel like it's getting like that, try not to put so much energy into it. You know, I don't know if you and your partner have had a little bit of issues on and off. I don't know. There's something I'm picking up with that. Maybe I'm wrong, or it's just maybe just the stress of it all. But there's this feeling that when it gets like that, just step away. Just step away for a little bit, let the other person cool down, or step away from the situation, to like, really reflect from it. And then, just let it be, until like things are just calmer again. Because I feel like what happens is things just get really heated up, and it could be really, really, really overwhelming in that moment for you. Because I also feel like, you can't take much because you have so much on your plate. I feel there's a lot of things on your plate. Okay, hon? So I'm going to pull out one more card for you to see what your spirits have to say as a guiding message for you. All right. What is your last message you have for this client of mine? I love this. So the Hierophant is about wisdom. It's about unlocking deeper parts of your psyche where you're open to trying new things. And this can also mean like school or schooling or connecting with people in like a community. But it's all about learning and gaining wisdom and learning new things and trying new things. So if you're trying, maybe if you want to go back to school, or you're finishing school, or you're finishing certificate, or you want to try a new thing, or whatever it is, be open to that access of possibly gaining more wisdom and gaining more, just learning new things. I think that would be really good for you, for, I don't know if it's for job or career, or just for yourself in general. I think that would be good for you just to absorb and have. And I also feel like it's all about being open to all the possibilities that's coming your way, and to not miss out on those opportunities as well, this card is saying. And again, this card is all about healing and connecting on many levels. All right, so I very much hope you enjoyed this mini reading, my dear. It was a pleasure, and I hope I brought some form of clarity and guidance. And let me know your thoughts, and I'm always here for you. If you know somebody that love a reading, please send them my way. And if you need guidance again, just let me know. If you need to check up on anything again, I would love to assist. I hope you have a beautiful day, and God bless you, hun. Bye now.